Hello my friends, it's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to be starting a new journal. So if you go back to a week or two ago where I was processing some books from my, I see a glare there, sorry about that, from my stash, I used one and made it into a journal. I put it into my new my new eBay shop, and it has sold. Thank you to the person that bought it very much, to be one of the first new customers in my new shop. So yeah, I'm so excited. And so I wanted to go on with using those books. So one was already a journal. One was we made some journaling cards. The one that didn't have a cover, and it was a little Betty Crocker cookbook. And then there's this one that it has a cover, but I didn't want to use the cover for a journal cover. I wanted to use this one because this is so super cute. I love it. And it was in my stack of book covers that I showed you about a month or two ago. And I went through all the book covers I had in my book cover stash. In fact, this one was in that stash, but it's actually not just a book cover. I don't know if I've taken any pages out of here. It looks like I might have, but I don't think I really did. It's just a board book that I put in that because I knew I wanted to use it for a journal cover. So we're going to start on this today, and this is the pages I saved from the donkey book that I said these would be great for a farm journal, of course. And so I have those ready to go. So let's see, I haven't taken this apart yet. You're getting in on the ground floor here. So let's see what we can get done today. First, I'm going to take this apart. And I'm used to taking apart books with paper pages, so I'm not sure exactly. I don't have a plan here. It looks like I can just cut this though with scissors, just like I do with the books with paper pages. So here's the little fold right here. We're going to make a new spine for this one today. And I just think this is so cute. It's got a cute little kitty cat on the back. Let's see if I can. 1988 is the copyright. And so we're going to cut this back cover off here. And yeah, I found this at the thrift store, brought it home. So this was the purpose from the very beginning, to make a little journal out of it. Now it's going to be a little bit of a challenge because the pages are wider than normal, the cover. But that's the good thing about using a book like that donkey book that's bigger than this. I can cut down the pages and it won't be a problem. So these are the inside pages here. We've got a goat, a dog, German Shepherd it says, and a goose. I was going to say duck. And this is the back cover, so we're using that. And we're going to keep the inside of it here. I've just got my paper cutter here in case I need it. And then here's the front cover with a sheep inside. It's got a name written right there. And let me see if, let me get my pencil here with an eraser. I have a big eraser in my drawer over there. I just want to see if this pen, I don't want to smear it or anything. No, I don't. Yeah. I don't think that's really going to erase. This is a good eraser, even though it's almost gone. That's why it's almost gone, because this was such a good eraser on this old pencil that I have here. But it's one that had a really good eraser on it, so I just kept it here. But yeah, that's not coming off. So I'll just put something there, a little cluster or something. But that will be the inside. And I'll probably put something right there too. We'll see, maybe something big in this corner right here. So let's make a new spine. So like I said, for the last journal, when we put the spine together, my favorite size is 1 1/2 inches. And I already have this piece right here. And it's just a sliver too long here. So we're going to cut a little sliver off. Let me get this even with the top. That looks about right. So right here, we're going to cut this little sliver off here. And then we're going to measure also 1 1/2 inches wide. I've got fabric here for the spine too, so I think this is going to be fun and really cute when it's all said and done. So right here is 1 1/2 inches. So let's do that. And I said, in case you didn't see in case you're new to my channel and you haven't seen whenever I make a spine, I like 1 1/2 inches because I like to do three signatures. I think just when you look at a journal and you see the top of it and you look down or look up or whatever from the bottom, 3 inches looks really pretty. And it, see, I've experimented with lots of different numbers of, this looks a little crooked, that's why I'm kind of measuring here. I need to cut off another sliver here, I think. Yeah, it's a little crooked. So, yeah, I've made journals with 2 signatures. I've made journals with 4 signatures. I've made journals with 5 signatures. So what I discovered over the years, since 2015, when I started making journals, this is still crooked. Hold on. I might have to cut another piece. No, the top is good. The bottom is not. Let me measure the bottom here. It is that I like to have an uneven number of signatures. That way I can have one in the middle. I'm going to put a little pencil mark here. I can have one in the middle and then go out from there and measure my and make them even. That's how I like to do it and get them all nice and even. Okay, there we go. For some reason, yep, that looks straight. Okay, that's right on the line. Wait, right on the line. I'm going to cut this. So, and I like doing 3 signatures because, like I said, they look pretty from the bottom and the top. And when you see 3 signatures down inside, and I'd rather do, for me personally, I'd rather do divide. Say you're going to do 2 signatures, and if you've never tried 3 signatures, try dividing your 2 signatures that you have. Maybe you put 15 pages per signature, 15 papers, and you fold them in half. Just try it and see how you like it. Take half the pages, 15 divided by, well, just take, just say you have 18 page paper, just for division's sake and for math's sake, you have 18 papers divided, maybe 9 papers in each or whatever, 2 signatures. Try doing 6 papers per signature over 3 signatures. You still have 18, but you have 3 signatures, and just see how you like it. You can put it back into 2 signatures if you don't like it, but just try. And you save yourself actually a lot of headache, because the less pages that are in each signature, the easier it is to sew them in. Believe me, I've tried it all. I've done it all. I've put 20 pages per signature for 2 signatures, and then I started thinking, and then I heard someone say that. I actually heard someone say that try using the same amount of pages that you like to do, but divide it into, instead of 2 signatures, divide it into 3 signatures. And ever since then, I was like, oh, that is so much better than trying to sew in, 9 pages in one, or papers. So 6 pages in each one, in 3. I hope that makes sense. Okay, here we've got our new spine. Got it all nice and even now, and I got my little gap here. You can measure, like I said last time, with a penny or something. You can even use a little pencil here. I think mine's a little bit bigger than a pencil. But whatever you like to, if you like to measure, I just kind of eyeball it. And then I always use my duct tape, which I showed you last time. D-U-C-K, I get it at Walmart. And you can get whatever color you like. I like to get the white or the one that's kind of beige or tan that looks like burlap. And that just kind of, you can't notice it under your fabric. So that's why I like those 2 colors. And last time I said I like to do separate on each side, so that it's not in a place where I don't like it on the other side. And like sometimes it can go all whopper-jawed on the other side, and I don't want it to be too far one way or the other. So I just kind of do it one strip at a time. And this moved, so just 1 second, let me pick this up. Okay, gap back there. Okay. All right, let's turn this back over and smooth it all down. And if you've ever used any kind of duct tape, whether it's this brand, duck DUCK tape or DUCT tape, whatever you like, you can get the DUCT. It's the same thing. This is just a different brand that they carry at Walmart in the craft department. So it's all the same, and if you've ever used it, you know it's very sticky. So you don't need any glue with this, and that's kind of like what I like. It's not messy. You just, you know, do it, and you've got a nice strong spine. I mean, you've got the chipboard or cardboard, then you have 2 layers of this on this side and that side, and then you have your fabric. So it makes for a very strong spine. Very strong new spine. Let's go ahead and do this piece over here. Get this nice and even again. Okay. So, hope everyone's doing well, and happy Friday. I am going to list my new shop down below. I'm listing, it's called Sheree Shop on eBay. And I'm still messing around with Etsy as far as I'm having technical issues, like I said before, and I have not got them resolved yet, so still working on that. But in the meantime, I have taken a long, hard look at what Etsy is doing, and I'm kind of leaning toward, you know, having my shop on eBay, and I'll explain further later. I don't want to go into it all right now, but as I have been listing a few things on eBay, which I have always listed things, but I never really kind of compared it to Etsy, because I was on Etsy and I wasn't having any issues. Well, I kind of was having issues, but I didn't really think about it, and I wasn't really going to do anything about it because it was just what it was, you know what I mean? It is what it is type of thing. But now that I've had time to think about it, it's like, oh my goodness, why did I never do anything about this before? Why didn't I just realize? But, you know, that's what it takes sometimes for someone to, like me, to be motivated and to do something about something that's not working well, right? So I'm really enjoying listing on eBay. Their listing feature is so much smoother than eBay. I don't know if I said that before, but it is. Okay, I've got everything good here. See, my front and my back, I put it on the right way. So let's do our tape on this side. And then I'll show you the fabric I chose. So I'm just going to go over, I just go over from the spine to the cover just enough to get it, unless I want to cover up something here. I don't really want to cover up anything here. I just want to get it over there enough to, because I'm going to put fabric on here, and I don't want to put it so far over more than where I want to have my fabric, you know. So just enough to get it on there real good and get it attached. So another piece here, and you can see I'm just cutting it off with my regular scissors here. These are nothing special. In fact, these are pretty old and unsharp, and it's cutting right through this duct tape. It is a little sticky, but still it cuts right through, as you can see. Okay, let me press that down. Yeah, so I will link my new shop called Sheree Shop on eBay down below. You can check out and see what I've listed so far. As of this moment, when I'm doing this video, I have listed one more journal in there. I had sold one already, and I sold some trims. And so I have more trims listed in there, the strawberry and the flower, and some boho trims, and a journal, and 2 tassels, that's right. And a book, which the book already is, well, it has a bid on it. Some things I'm listing for, you know, like buy it now. That's another thing I like, is the options. And when the book I have listed as an auction. And so someone's already bid on that, but they have not won it yet, so it's still like up for a bid. Somebody wanted to bid on it. It's a nice Better Homes and Gardens book. But I really like the options because, you know, you don't have that option. You just have to list it. And if it doesn't sell like in a reasonable amount of time, the only choices you have are to, on Etsy, are to put it on sale or reduce your price. So on eBay, of course, you can do an auction, or you can do list it and then you can have a buy it now. And there's an option where you can let people make offers. So, I mean, you know, what's not to like, right? Options are good. Okay, here we go. So pretty already. She's looking beautiful. Let me show you the fabric. Okay, so I was looking for another fabric I had that I thought was more farmy. So, but on my way to the farmy fabric, I found this fabric, or I saw this fabric, and I was like, oh, that is so beautiful. That would look great, but where's my farmy fabric? And I looked at my farmy fabric and I was like, oh, this is so much, you know, it's too late. I already saw this one, so this is the one I'm using. So let me see. It looks like I have enough to wrap around here. See, kind of what I judge it. You don't have to wrap it around, and I have done it without having enough and having to use 2 pieces. But see, I have plenty to wrap around there. So let's see if we can tear a piece off wide enough. I'm not sure. This might be trying to tear against the grain here, but let me see if it will work. I think the grain probably goes this way, but let's see if it'll tear this way. So I'm just measuring by holding it a little bit over my tape on both sides. I'm trying to breathe here. Sorry, got the sniffles here. I'm not sick. I just, you know, I always seem to have my allergies going. So a little bit over the tape, like I said. And on the back, sometimes I let it go a little bit more, but like we've got this cute little kitty cat here. I don't want to cover him up. But yeah, it can go about a 1/2 inch beyond the tape if I want it to. So I will do that right here. Right there. Isn't this cute? It's the perfect red and yellow, and it's got some black flowers on there with the colors here. Okay, let's see if this will tear. Oh, it stopped. Why did it stop? What's there? It's a little something in the fabric. Isn't that weird? I'm going to cut it right there though and get it tearing again. It's a little line on the other side. Okay, cut through the line. Yeah, let's see. There it goes. That was weird. See, there's a line right here, and it kind of stopped right there. Let me see if I can show it to you. Is it this right here? This right here. It seemed to stop right here at this. I think it was this line right there. I don't know if that's something in the fabric or what, but on this side you can't see it. Very strange. Okay, so I think the end is a little crooked here. This side's straight, so let me get my pinky shears and just cut a straight edge right there. And by straight, I mean pinked. So, there, right here in my drawer. Okay. So next, in my next video, I'll work on the pages on this and see where we get to, but yeah, when I get this done, it will be in my new shop, Sheree Shop, on eBay, which I will have linked below, but I'll do a flip through for you. So I'll talk more about Etsy and the cons of Etsy now that I've had time to experience listing my things like journals and things on eBay, and tell you some of the major problems with Etsy, which you probably heard before, but when I thought about it, when I took time, you know, it's like you don't take time to think about it. You just go on your everyday life and put up with stuff when things are how they are, but when something happens to make you stop and think, then sometimes you make changes, right? So let's see. It's going to go like this here. I like to do the front first to get it where I want it, and then I do the back. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. so we can get this fabric on here maybe during this video, and then we'll go on from there. You can a lot of times use art glitter glue on fabric too, but I'm going to try my, in fact, oh, there's plenty in there. Okay, that's about 1/3 full there, maybe a little under 1/3. So I'm going to put it on here. I got a little wrinkle here, but I'll smooth that out in the glue. And then, so I'm going to leave a little bit. First of all, I want to get the strings off. And I'm going to leave a little bit below, like this, about 1 inch. And then go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and put glue on here, and that's how I'll put it down. So let's move that over. Get some glue on here. So this will all be covered up, all this tape, in case you haven't seen this before. But this is the way you make a journal with the signatures that you sew in. I may try another way soon. There's another way of making journals that I've been seeing. Of course, it's been around forever, but I have not done it before. And it's not the hidden spine. It's another way that looks, well, I have done sort of like it before. Sort of something like it, but with a different kind of element. So I'm being very mysterious, aren't I? But yeah, I might try it soon. I don't have all the elements though, so I'd have to get some other things. So in the meantime, I want to keep on keeping on here with this processing these books. Okay, as you can see, I got it all over, and I got it nice in the spine. I mean, in little divides there where the book bends. And I'm just going to, this dries quickly, so you don't have a lot of time to work with it. I just want to smear it out so I don't have any kind of, I don't think anything would show through here, but I just want to make sure. So I'm going to place the front first, because I want it just over the tape there. And then, like I said, the back can go back further. Okay, let me get it straight here. Let me get it straight. Okay, there we go. That looks straight. Let me turn this straight so I can make sure this is straight. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, press it down into the glue. And then I can always put glue on the edges if I don't have enough. This little wrinkle down here, like I said, I would smooth it out. So, and you can use your spreader, your bone folder, whatever you like to smooth things out with. I'm kind of just using my fingers right now and my fingernail to press it down into the groove there where we put a lot of glue. This one too. Let's find the fold right there. Okay, and I can see that I need some glue on my edges here, so let's do that. Let me shake this down a little bit. So, yeah, I don't want to put, because I don't want my glue showing, so I'd rather do it like this, a little bit at a time, you know, than put glue too far over and then have too much glue, you know, where it shows beyond your fabric. And then you're trying to like wipe it off and clean it off and all that kind of stuff. So let's see how we did here. See if that's enough, and so see if we need more. And I've got that wrinkle here, so I'm trying to flatten that out. I could have ironed it, but it's not necessary. It'll flatten out with the glue. Okay, let's see how we did. Still need some more. Okay, maybe I didn't get any up here. I've got plenty in here. Okay, there we go. I see it now. Okay, some here. This still needs some here, all the way down. Okay, let's push that into the glue. See if we need any more. I think it pays not to rush and do it, you know, a little bit at a time like this so you don't get too much glue on there. Okay, we're almost there. This is flat here. If you get a really tiny edge like that, if you don't want to use this glue right here, you can use art glitter glue and poke the little nozzle under there. I'm being really careful though. Okay, just a little bit right here on this corner where it comes right to the top, and This should be good to go to the other side. Okay, yep, okay, that's flat. Let me check the front. Oh, this needs a little bit too over here. All right, let's do this. It's a process, right? Get it right to the edge if I can. Trying to kind of see what I'm doing here. Okay, now let's press that down. This is going to look so cute. This is like the perfect calico farm fabric, right? I got it at the thrift store. Isn't it amazing what you find at the thrift store? Okay. Now when I have a little piece like this down here, I put this up first. Okay, so let's do that. It's over 1 inch high. It's going to go over 1 inch high, so I'm going to put it up pretty far here, get it in the grooves and all that too for this. Okay, try to get over to the edge of the fabric here. Goes way over here. Okay, let's see if we can get this done a little bit faster because my time is running out here, and I can video as far as what my camera will let me do. My phone. Okay. I don't know if it's my phone or YouTube. Maybe both. So, all right, so I'm going to cut this. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it. So let me do a little pinked edge here. So it'll be like this. Flatten it out. I don't want to stretch it. I just want to kind of flatten it. And so it'll be about right here. So I'm going to cut right there. And straight across. I think I can see. I'm going to make a big wide cut here. I can always trim it a little more if I need to, but I'm going to try to get it right now. Correct. Let me grab a tissue. Remember the allergies. Remember the allergies. Always got to have my tissues nearby. Okay, so now I'm going to put some over this fabric because that fabric's going over this fabric. And go from there. Get it right down to the bottom here. All over. And then I'm going to draw a line all the way up, all the way over here, right on the top. And then this one, draw a line right there, and then go all over between those lines. And I can see them. I know you probably can't see them. I can barely see them, but I can see them. So they're kind of, this glue is kind of shiny, so maybe you can see it. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to try to get it all over. Got a big glob there. I might have to spread out. Okay, I gotta hurry up before it dries. I just want to have enough on there. So it's all nice and flat, you know. A little bit more down here. I don't know if I got enough on here yet. Okay. Now let me see. Let me spread it out a little bit so that it's all, I want it to grab all of the fabric and make it nice and flat, so that's why I kind of spread it out so it doesn't have any place where it's not gluing the fabric down. I think I need a little bit right here. It felt a little dry right there. Okay, I'm going to go for it here. Oops. I'm going to match it with my, where the fabric is here, fabric is here, pull it down. Like I said, it doesn't stretch anyway, but I'm not stretching it, I'm just laying it down. Let's see, you know what, hold the phone, let me try it again. It was not quite lined up with this fabric here that I folded up. Okay, there we go. you have a few seconds to fool around with fabric tack, longer than it doesn't. It dries fast, but art glitter glue dries faster. A couple little strings there. Okay. Now, let me grab my ruler. Yeah, I'll use this in a second. And my time is up, so I'm going to hook it down into the little grooves on both sides right here with my ruler. And I need to cut a little bit off here, see? So I can take my scissors. I'm going to use my, go ahead and use my pinking shears. Pinking shears, not pinking shears. Okay, there, see? That looks pretty with the pinked edge. And I'll let it dry for a little bit. Let's see, do I need any? That's pretty, see, you saw me make those lines out there, right? It's nice and flat. I didn't have to add any extra. It's all glued down. I'm going to let that dry before I fold it. But, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and fold it so I can show you real quick. How cute. How cute is that? That's adorable. Okay, so next video we'll be working on the pages. Stay tuned. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and hit the bell so you'll be notified. Thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.